me ask you a question. Do you want a shiny new axe? Watch this video to the end and you'll see about a giveaway. This is a True Temper Kelly Perfect 36-inch haft, hickory, house handle, vertical grain. It could be yours. So this axe is actually pretty clean. It's got very few dents in it. I was able to clean up most of the edge with just a few minutes on the belt sander. It's in very, very good shape. So sometimes I spend a couple hours on an axe head depending on how beat up it is. People like to hit it with sledgehammers. But this one's coming along very nicely. 3 pounds 2 ounces. I'd be willing to bet that that's the original weight. So a few more passes on the belt sander and this should be ready to hone. This is what happens when you store your axe handles in a bucket for 6 months. This is my fault. I let her sit too long and she twisted. Not too bad. You wanna come out and play? You're a good boy. Alright, go inside. Go play. You better go inside before the cat thinks it's okay to come out here. Go lay down. Alright, so sometimes you run into chattering. Not sure if you can see that, but started the chatter right in here. So what I'm going to do is take a file and smooth that out and get rid of it. Alright, so the part where it's scraping right here, we put a mark on this side and we leave this side alone because it's not scraping on that side yet. This is where your material needs to go away. When we hit that with a file, that'll give less resistance and let our haft fit nicely in the eye. I wonder what this is. Thank you, Due North. Shiny. This is what those Keurig K-cups come in. I save them, use them for epoxy. So this brown wood here is called Ipe, or Brazilian walnut. It's incredibly durable. Coney Island uses it for their boardwalk. Incredibly dense wood. It's very important to have dust collection going on too, because the dust from this is very hazardous. I'm trying to collect what I can, but I should have a face mask on. Better. Alright, so this is where I stop, where I have equal contact here and there. One of the things I do is I'll put a mark on the end, the part that's going to get cut off anyway, and I make sure that I align that with one side. I normally go for the logo. That way when you're fitting it true to the actual form of the eye. Let's put a wedge in it. If you're wondering what that middle strip is, that's Osage. It grows locally here, and this was harvested by yours truly locally. I made a mark where it stops. All I need to do is make sure I'm able to drive that a little deeper. Right there's the bottom of the slot. So I should probably take about 1/4 inch off the bottom here. Much better. So what that'll do is guarantee that I won't bottom out before it's properly spread out. So I'm using epoxy to hold this wedge in, and I do that for a couple of reasons. It lubricates the wedge as it goes in, makes it easier and less likely to crack because this is a 3-piece wedge, and it also locks it in place, guaranteeing that it won't come loose when you're in full swing. Some people don't agree with it, but I've had boiled linseed oil soaked wedges pop loose on each of my my twin Collins boys axes. So it happens, and it sucks when you're out there in the middle of nowhere with a broken axe. I get these stir sticks from Starbucks. They come in handy when they're stirring. Epoxy, they work great. Moment of truth. Look at that. That there's a thing of beauty. So I did a final sanding on it, took it down to 220. I'm going to put some boiled linseed oil on it. So I think it's a good idea to discuss the terms of the giveaway. Eligibility. You must be 18 years or older at the time of the release of the video. You have to be a subscriber. And you have to use your real name on your YouTube channel. StarLord3248. Don't cut it. To enter, all you have to do is enter a comment below. 1 comment per person. I will be checking. I will do a random number generator 1 week after the video releases, and that will be your winner. I love the color beeswax puts on steel. Isn't that fantastic? Beautiful. And last but not least, I'd like to thank everybody for sticking with me over the last 4 years. It's been a heck of a ride. Now get your gear together and